Today I want to talk to you about the psychology of selling and how you can influence consumer buying behaviors. Stay tuned until the end because I will also go through the 4 buyer personalities you may encounter on your sales conversations and how to use that know-how to literally ace any sales conversation that comes your way. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to our channel and you hit the bell icon so you get notified when new episodes drop every Wednesday.
All about helping you go from passion to profits in your coaching business.
Hi there, coach. It's Carolin Soldo here. I'm the founder of Brand Your Passions and the Powerhouse Coach, and my mission is to help you go from 0 to full-time income in your coaching business in 4 months or less. Now today I want to talk to you about consumer buying behavior. And if you're having trouble with your discovery calls or your sales calls, chances are you don't quite understand why people choose you over your competition. So here's what I believe is the winning combination and the 3 secret ingredients of successful sales. Number 1, your confidence. Number 2, your results. And number 3, humanity. And that's the winning combination for successful sales. Now let's start by talking a little bit about confidence. What does confidence look like? It is you believing in the expertise you have to offer. So when you're thinking about your success on a sales call and influencing consumer buying decisions, you want to think about how you show up. If you're leaning away from the sale instead of saying, hey, let's do this, I'm excited, I'm confident I can help you have the results that you want right now. That's a huge difference in how you're showing up. So before you will ever be successful at influencing people to buy from you, we want you to become that confident expert that is out there speaking and shining and being really authentic. And that's step number 1. I believe that without confidence, the other 2 pieces in this winning combination will not even really work. So confidence is key. The second part of our winning combination and what you need to be aware of if you want to influence consumer buying decisions are results. And that is your client results and your own results and what you have accomplished as a coach in the past. Results are key and they will create longevity in your business. There's many people out there nowadays in the coaching field who are using hype to sell, right? They're using fancy photo shoots, they're using smart sales copy, they're using all these things to influence people into buying from them. But many people don't actually look behind the curtain and see what's really going on. If they did that, they would see that there's no client success, there's no client results, and the only person who is succeeding is the coach. And that only goes so far. That can only work for so long until people catch up. They catch on, they understand what's going on, and those things rise and then they die and then they go away. So if you want longevity in your coaching business and you want to make selling easy and you want to make marketing easy, what you want to focus on is getting results for your clients as quickly as possible. So focus on customer experience, focus on, really over-delivering for your clients. When I look at my mission, the number 1 thing I always look at that drives every decision I make in my business is my clients. It's people just like you. Are the decisions good for you? Will it help me be a more impactful coach? Will it help us get better client results? Those are the things we think about when we make decisions. You should always be looking at how you can improve your programs and services to get better and better results over time. The third piece in our winning combination is humanity. Now with today's marketing that's going on, especially in the coaching industry, I feel like there's too much fake stuff. And don't get me wrong, I like professionalism. I always want to show up for you guys as professional and as high quality as I can. But I never want to be fake. I would never say things for the sake of just saying them. I don't want to put on a show. I still want to be able to be me and be real because number 1, it makes me feel great. It makes me feel like I can be who I am and still be successful. And number 2, I think it actually makes you feel good because I'm a real person. I'm nothing special, I'm just like you, and if I can do it, you can too. So when you're, again, looking at how you influence people out there to come to you, to choose you as their coach, you want to ask yourself if they see you as a real person, and give yourself permission to be really, really real. And it's hard to be that raw sometimes, and it's hard to be raw without coming across unprofessional, right? That's the big fear that we always have. But I think there is a balance. You can walk the line, you can let people into your life and let them look behind the curtains and see what's really going on in an effort to help them without being completely unprofessional, without being completely all across the board, right? And still being very impactful. And I think people are going to love you so much more if you can accomplish that, especially in coaching. So to recap, the winning combination for you to influence consumers out there and draw them into your coaching business is results, confidence, and humanity. And if you use those three things to guide your marketing efforts, to guide your communications, and to guide everything you do on your business to create an amazing experience for your clients and those who interact with you, I think that you have a winning combination and you can't lose. By the way, I want to hear from you. What criteria do you look at when you choose someone to work with you in your business, on your health, with your mindset, whatever that might be? Post your criteria in the comments below, and let's have a conversation about all those important factors that you can use to influence consumer buying decisions. As promised, now I want to talk to you about 4 different personality types that you might encounter on your sales calls and how to use those types effectively to land the sale. Now I want to give credit to Danny Johnson, who I learned these personality types from. I went to one of her events many years ago and they really resonated with me. So let's talk about the 4 gems and personality types and how you can identify them and use them effectively during a sales conversation. Personality number 1 is called a sapphire. Now, sapphires are really easy to identify because those are the people who are dancing at the party. They're inspiring, they're always positive, they stay away from the negative, they want to be recognized, they want to be in the spotlight, and they will do more for recognition than they will do even for money. When you notice you have a sapphire on a sales conversation, you should talk about recognizing them, the great things they've already accomplished, putting them in the spotlight, talking about a community you can offer them and how fun it's going to be working with you and being in the community you have and having the results, and talking about big goals and talking about accomplishments and staying away from fears and negativity and just being more upbeat and outgoing and high vibe in your conversation with them. That's going to mirror and match how they naturally are, and they will find you so much more attractive and they will relate to you so much more if you approach them in that fashion. The second personality types are called pearls. Now, pearls will do what they do for one reason and one reason only, and that is contribution to the world. They're driven by their beliefs, their convictions, and doing things that are of service and being part of something that is even bigger than themselves. They're not interested in conflict, they're not interested in negativity, in controversy. They want to be authentic and real, and they will sniff out any fraud and any inauthenticity that might be coming across from you. So when you're working with a pearl on a sales call, be who you are. Don't try to make up something. Don't put a mask on. Be authentic and be as real as possible, and show them how working with you can help them be the person they want to become to fulfill on their big missions. The third personality type is a ruby. Rubies are extremely competitive. They have big goals, go-getters, they're driven, they're focused. So if you have a ruby on a sales call, you can really impress them by being a sounding board for them and helping them think about their ideas and how to get there. So you want to talk about the steps, the process, and how they can make their goals a reality, and showing them that it's really, really possible, and being being excited with them and for them about their big goals. And our fourth personality type is an emerald. And I love my emeralds. In fact, I love all the personality types for who they really are. But emeralds are people who are very factual, very down to earth, and very process driven. When you notice that you have an emerald on your sales call, you should probably talk about how your program actually works. You should talk about modules. You should talk about how long it is, why it's that long, why you've designed it the way you've designed it, the price, why it costs that much, the results you've gotten in the past, how long the program has been around, and all the other details, really granular details that will make the emerald feel understood. They make the emerald feel informed, and they will help the emerald make the decision they need to be making, and that's how you can best influence their buying decisions. I also have something really special for you today, and that is my success guide for new coaches. If you're someone who's looking for more discovery calls, more sales calls, and really launching and scaling out a highly successful online coaching business, I highly suggest that you download our success guide. There's a link in the description below. Simply click there and you can download the guide right now. It's going to walk you through step by step how to build a successful online coaching business. With that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Take care.
Do you want to build a successful online coaching business, but you're not sure how to get started, and you're scared of wasting time and money on the wrong steps? Let me be your coach and show you the right steps to quickly launch your business, attract the perfect clients, and multiply your income. To learn more, go to coachingbusinesstraining.com.
He's fluffy.
He's fluffy. Well, no, that's how he looks. What about his personality, though, inside? What is he like?
He likes bones.
He likes bones? All right, I think that counts. Thanks so much, Matteo.